Hi everyone and welcome to the Watch CEO channel. Today I want to have a little discussion about what has started a few months ago and what's happening these days on the Patek Philippe market. I chose to speak about the brand as this one shows you the highest swings in terms of price and value. Everyone seemed to be incredibly surprised when the prices of Aquanauts and Nautiluses have shifted down by quite a significant margin. So what the hell is happening with the prices, you might want to know? There are a few factors behind all of that, and I'll try to mention them in the video. I've been following market prices on various platforms for a very long time and certain situations don't really surprise me. However, to be honest with you, this market correction is a little bit different than the ones from the past. A couple years ago, I remember when prices dropped by a harsh 15 to 30% on rose gold Nautiluses. The market back then recovered quite rapidly and anyone who decided to sell their watches to cut their losses lost a lot of money. Since then, the market has become incredibly strong for almost every single Patek Philippe. You probably have noticed the rise of new coming Instagram watch dealers trading the hottest pieces. Everything has slowed down since the war in Ukraine and other groundbreaking events happened. Right now we are in the middle of the next crisis, crippling inflation, stock markets and cryptocurrencies experiencing massive corrections. Everyone is struggling with the rising costs of living. A lot of people invested their money in watches and that's a smart choice. However, you have to bear in mind that it is an asset, so you have to be careful because as well as it's going up in value, it might go down in value as well. Everything in this world is regulated by the simple yet powerful supply and demand. What we are experiencing at the moment is more people willing to sell than people willing to buy. The reason is fairly simple. There are always people who are experiencing financial difficulties or people who want to profit from their investments. Since luxury watches have become a commodity, the prices have been shaken up. Anyone who owns one or is planning to acquire one has to remember that you are buying a beautiful watch, but also a commodity that is subject to price changes. If you don't care, then that's fine. You have a nice time wearing a stunning timepiece. To anyone who cares, you need to know when to enter the market and when to exit it. You cannot be delusional and think that every single month your watch will increase in value and whenever you want to sell it, you will be able to do so. That's what's happening with Patek Philippe at the moment. I do strongly believe prices will bounce back to where they were and potentially higher, but the question is when. This one, I don't know. If I were a betting man, I would say within the next 1 to 2 years. Firstly, people have to buy all the cheap examples that you can see for sale. Ideally, these are people with money and those who just started investing in watches. At the moment, you can get an amazing deal from most of the watch dealers. But bear in mind, getting a brand new watch from Patek Philippe boutique is still next to impossible for non-established clients. Once the cheap watches are gone from the watch market, you see more expensive ones and that's how the prices shift upwards. This time around, the market correction is more severe as you have to bear in mind that all the war in Ukraine, fuel/electricity price increase don't help in recovering the confidence in the market. The most rational approach has always been long term. It's something that people seem to have forgotten and all they want is to profit every single month or week. If you look at the market trends for all Nautilus and Aquanaut timepieces, it's still going up. Compare the all-time highs and lows from different years and you'll be surprised that as long-term investments go, Pateks are still performing very well. It's just inexperienced people or new-coming dealers who bought into the whole pre-owned watch game when the market was performing well. They forgot that investments may rise as well as fall, depending on the situation. Ultimately, I believe that this is just one of the many cycles that the market is going through. Sooner or later you'll see the new benchmark prices. Ultimately, I would just tell everyone to enjoy their watches and not pay attention to prices that much. Too much of a headache otherwise. I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more. Bye.